Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the show. This is Jenga Jero. Now, today we have the Matchmaker show, and you understand the protocol here that any other time you see a man on board, the man is looking for a woman. In the same way, when you see a woman on board, that woman must be looking for a man. But because today we have a man, he will tell us the kind of woman he is looking for. But before then, I remember telling you that we have a 51-year-old man, and he is not new on the show because he was on the show sometimes back, like 3 months ago, 4 months ago, let's say 4 months ago. He was not successful, and by then the show was not even as big. So there are people who did not get enough publicity. There were people whose numbers we never shared. We shared one-on-one, like 4 people. They never got in touch, so they were never successful. Their cases were never successful, and therefore we do not have an intention of keeping them waiting, whereas they still have an opportunity, they still have a chance of getting hooked up. So the man I'm speaking about is Michael from Githunguri. Michael said he is 51 years. He has never married. As a matter of fact, he does not even have children. He has not dated before. And therefore, he decided that because time is not on his side, he does not have the luxury of time, he is going to get a woman, and he preferred to get her from our show. So this is the deal. The 51-year-old lives, or let me start from where he was born and raised. He was born and raised in Kiambu County, that is Githunguri, in Rari. So in Rari is where his story begins. He was raised there. In fact, he stays in Githunguri. He said that for reasons known to him, reasons like preparing for marriage, because the buck starts and stops with the man. In marriage, the man is the one who calls the shots. So he was preparing. He doesn't want to start a family, to form a family, only to find himself in the woods, only to find himself stranded, only to find out that he cannot be able to raise or to meet the needs of a family. So the deal was so simple. He was going to have a woman, and he preferred a woman who, surprisingly, between the ages of 20 and, did he say 40? Yes. He doesn't care whether the woman is 20 or 40. Presumably, if the woman is good enough, maybe for him, the man is looking for a God-fearing woman, a woman who is able to raise a family. He is a Seventh-day Adventist. He believes that he can get a match. It doesn't matter whether you are a Seventh-day Adventist. Maybe you will not be part of the Seventh-day belief. So if you're not that, and probably you're just born again, feel free to get in touch because he is interested. Again, I asked him, remember, he was here on the show and he did not get a match. I told you that sometimes you have to try 1, 2, 3, 4 people so that you can see whether you will get a match. But on his case, he was not publicized. I mean the number. I gave the number to a few people. Then, so right now what we are doing is that we are giving him a rematch so that he can be able to get that opportunity. The opportunity that everyone is getting. 4 months ago, we were just giving random people numbers if you call and you're interested. And by then, there was a time he used to say that he has been matched because there was somebody they had started talking, and don't know what happened in between. I don't know what happened along the way, and they are no longer together. So he is saying, I have just spoken to him. He has told me that he is looking for an ideal match, and the woman should have 1 kid only. So if you do not have 1 kid, if you have maybe more than one, maybe you're not the person he is looking for. What does he do for a living? Michael is a smart farmer. He said, according to him, he is a smart farmer. He is doing broccoli, he's doing carrots, he's doing these veggies, and he transports them. He plants them, he farms them on order. If there is a contract between him and the consumer, he is paid sometimes in advance to produce. But he is a farmer. He does farming. He has a farm. He has a home. He lives in his home. And he said that the only reason why he wants now to get married It's because time is not on his side, and he also wants to leave a legacy. At the same time, I asked him, why do you want a woman who is between the ages of 20 and 40? He said, because he has not had a kid. He has not had a kid throughout. He is not. He hasn't had a kid, and time has come for him to have one. And maybe the women who are between those age group, the women who are within those age groups are the ones who are probably able to get kids. So that is what he has said. So if I will post his number on our Facebook stories at Jenga Njero, so that if you could be interested, you can get in touch, and you can call him. I'll give his number, his direct number. You can call him if you're interested. You can get in touch, and therefore that is who Michael is. We decided to give him an opportunity. Director, you can probably cut the video, because I think there is nothing else left to discuss with or about Mr. Michael. So don't forget to subscribe to our show, and remember that the contacts will be on my stories on Facebook. See you then. Bye.